Hello, anyone watching the stream that isn't live and watches the rerun. If anyone does watch the rerun, if the stream's actually live, let me just check if we're actually live, because I made a mistake last time, wasn't actually live. Let's have a look. Home, your videos. I think I'm live. Seems it. It seems it. It seems it. Right. So, yeah, 3 viewers. Right, we're live. Cool. That's good. It's a good start. It's positive. Because last time we did this, I wasn't even live, was I? So, that was a good evening. Evening, anyone in the stream? Evening. Let me know if my mic is okay. Tech people, if you do not mind. Right, sort these headphones out. What should we put left in? I reckon left again. That'll be all right. Boom, that'll do. All right, let's get the actual game up as well. How come you got the game tonight? Working, mate. I finished work. I finished work at about 5:10. So I couldn't make it to the game in time. It was impossible. Otherwise, I'd have gone tonight. To be fair, I'll be going to Hull and I'll be going to Swansea away. So yeah, this one was a no-go tonight because it's a weekday game. Not always possible, unfortunately. I'd like to have been there though, because if we do it tonight, then I've missed out on the survival celebrations. But it is what it is. I'd rather us survive, even if it means you're missing the game. You know what I mean? All right, let's. I'll tell you what, mate. I need to remember. Let me just find it. Yeah, how you doing, mate? You all right? Having a good evening? You're a Charlton fan? Because I can't. Sorry, because your username's quite discreet. I don't know if you're a Charlton fan or not. Sorry. One of the Millwall lads being here tonight and normally join my chat to cheer on Charlton. I wonder. Where are we? Oh, mate. Is it site? Here we go. Right. Oh, the valley looks sparse, mate. Wow. I'm actually in shock. Right. The hell? Holy shit, man. 10 minutes to kickoff. The cover then looks absolutely empty. Obviously, I'm not having a pop because I'm not there. You know what I mean? I'm not being a dick, but like that is a sparse valley, mate. Yeah, mate, Charlton fan. No, good stuff. How you doing, mate? Yeah. So obviously it's a big one, isn't it? Tonight, it's the big one, mate. Like, not being funny, this is it. Like, get a point. We're done and dusted, mate. You know what I mean? This is the big one. This is it. It'd already be done. If we'd have beat Sheffield Wednesday, it'd already be done, obviously. But tonight's the night. We've got 3 chances to get a point. Let's see if we can do it, mate. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can do it. Like, fingers crossed we can. We don't. But I hope we get it done tonight. I know I've seen a few people online talk about like saying about lose tonight, so Millwall can't get autos. But it's like, mate, I couldn't give a shit about Millwall. I really couldn't. Like, if you'd have said at the start of the season to me, right, Millwall go up and we stay up. Millwall go up and we stay in the Championship. I'd have taken that. I might get some criticism for that, but I would. I honestly God, I'd have taken it. So I don't really care if we do Ipswich tonight. It secures Millwall playoffs. I don't care as long as we stay out. That's what matters to me. Yeah, Danny, mate, yeah. Sheffield Wednesday was poor, mate. That was really poor. Like that was a poor game, mate. It really was. Like that was like, yeah, that was one. Do you know what I mean? That was one of them ones. Like that was like, I don't know. I don't know. I still think that was an inexcusable performance personally, because like Sheffield Wednesday, respectfully, they're crap, mate. Like they are crap. Like they're like the probably the worst team in the championship ever, arguably. And we made them look decent. So, but like again, I don't really care. Like all this stuff is like if we stay up, like just it is what it is, and like hopefully next season we can address it. But I think we all know the attacking's not been good enough. Like we all know the attacking's been so poor, like in recent games. Like and it's the same tonight again, mate. Like if we can't like get a couple of goals, we know we're not going to win. Well, actually, we don't need to win. Actually, it's more talking about one goal might do the trick. But if we look for a win, we need two, don't we? We need two. 100%, we need two. So honestly, I can't believe it emptied. I'm actually really surprised. Like the covered end upper, there's red seats everywhere in that covered end upper, and in the lower, most of the sections ain't filled out. Again, like I'm not like having a go because I'm not there. I would never do that, but I'm just surprised, and it kind of shows that. I mean, what do you lot make of that in chat? Like, what do you reckon? Like if we're not if we're not getting the value backed out for a game like this, it's just that's bonkers to me. That's bonkers. It's a survival game. Like we can't all have. I mean, we can't all have fucking finished work or not. Like, 'cause I'd still have gone if I was working in London. I'd have still gone to this game. If I was working in Kent still, I'd have gone to this game. So at least I'm working up in Wales basically. I can't make it. I'd have gone. If I could have made it, I'd have gone. If I'd have made kickoff, I'd have gone. That actually makes me feel sad. Like you look at an empty crowd, it actually makes me feel sad. Like they need to look. Surely they're looking at that, like the people that pull the strings and go, because that looks like a League One attendance. Like that really does. And that's what we're talking about. Is the football entertaining enough? You know what I mean? Is the football entertaining enough to draw like neutrals to the valley and people that used to go? That's the big question, isn't it? Does the sound work for anyone else's stream? I got no sound on mine. Am I doing something wrong? Volume mixer. Hmm. Output system. Test his headphones. Spotify. Oh, it's my headphones, I think. No, I don't think you can expect Charlton to do me more favour. But if they do, I don't care. Like, I really don't. Like, it's all about Charlton, mate. It's all about Charlton. That's all that matters tonight. Because the thing is, even if Ipswich do draw to us tonight, they're still 2 points behind with 3 games compared to Millwall's two. So if they win their game in hand, they still go above Millwall. So it's not. Don't worry about us. Like if we get a draw, we're still doing Ipswich a favour. We're still giving them some decent points. Right, what are we doing with these poxy headphones, man? How come you're not at the game tonight? Not at the game, mate, because I finished work at 5 o'clock and it's a 4-hour one-way trip to the Valley for me at the moment. 8-hour round trip, so I couldn't have made the kickoff. If I'd have finished, 1 o'clock or two, I'd have gone probably, but finished work too late to go to the game tonight, unfortunately. And I've only just started working, so I couldn't really get out of it, to be honest. Uh, oh, wait, what can we do about a stand? I've literally can't do the game. I meant to plug it into this. That's what it is. And, there we go. We've got sound. There we go. Happy days. Lions TV said that they're hoping that Anoraks can do them a favour. Why do Millwall call Charlton the Anoraks? Don't know, mate. I actually don't know. Like, I think it's something to do with like, well, it's an Anorak's like a rain hood, isn't it? Like, I don't actually know. Like, I've never understood why it calls Anoraks. I've genuinely never understood it. Neither train spotters. Like, neither train spotters. I don't know any Charlton fan. There's a train enthusiast. I don't know one. Like, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with train, mate. You know what I mean? Trains are quite handy. You can have a drink. You don't have to drive. They're unreliable, but I like a train. But I don't sit there watching them go by having a tug. You know what I mean? But apparently we're train spotters. I don't never understood it. But Bovril, I'd give them that because I see a lot of Charlton fans drinking Bovril. Flasks, same thing. See plenty of old geezers drinking flasks at the Valley. But I've not really seen a Charlton fan Nanorak. Not really seen a Charlton fan stand outside a train station. So it's one of those ones, isn't it? Like, it's just one of those ones, I guess. But no, I think we will do. I think we will do, maybe. We won't win. I think we can get a draw, maybe, which would be very, very. A draw would be like keeps in the league, do enough to not help out Millwall too much, and then I'm an happy mate. I'm happy governor. Paul Danville, come on, Reds. Paul, you're not in the game, mate, or you just tuned into the stream before the game starts. If you have, what a gent, mate. Thanks for the support. But I'd be surprised if you're not there, Paul. I'd be very surprised. Oh, Jaden Fevrier is playing. Okay, right. I had my Spotify on and Breaking Benjamin was playing. I was like, mate, as if Charlton was playing Breaking Benjamin before kickoff now. I was like, go on, Charlton. Great music. And then just realised it's actually my Spotify coming through. Jesus wept, mate. Unbelievable. Yeah. Come on, you Reds, certainly. Come on, you Reds. Oh, I need to set a thing where I make the. Hang on. I need to do it so I can see my. I like to be able to see the game, don't I? And the stream at the same time. Let me work. Let me. New window. There we go. Then minimize this. Drag that over here so I can see the chat. And then open a new tab. Boom. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I'm having a stinker here already. Score predictions. Score predictions. Oh, I don't know, I really don't know. I think I'm going to be negative here and say Ipswich win. But hang on. Oh! Get in there! Off the rip, mate! Yeah. It's Greg Dockett of all people as well. I think it'll be 3-0 Charlton, mate. I think it will be 3-0 Charlton. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, mate. We are in business, mate. I thought that was Carey who was attacking the box last second. We are in business, mate. We are in business. What a time, mate. Oh, sorry, Chris. Sorry, mate. I shouldn't have spoiled. I don't like spoiling it for people. Sorry, mate. Do apologise. Do not like spoiling it for people, but at least it's good. At least it's a good spoiler. You know what I mean? At least it's a good spoiler. Oh, happy days, mate. Happy days. There you go. 1-0 up. Look, mate, it's not the best of strikes. Let's be honest. It's not placed very well, but it's in. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? That will do. That will do, mate. That will do. Couldn't ask for a better start. You literally couldn't. You could not ask for a better start if you tried. Fair play. Fair play, Docky. Fair bloody play. Oh, mate. You see that video of Greg Docky? that Nozza posted the other day. I'm going to post it on Twitter. That video is unbelievable. Wait, you followed that video of Greg Docky? Oh, that is unbelievable. What a start, though. 1-0. Happy days. Look, mate, fair play to Greg. You know what I mean? Yeah, Paul, have you seen that thing? Oh, man. It's unbelievable, that video. It's unreal. It's so ridiculous. But yeah, same, mate. Same. Oh, you know what, man? I'm never going to grow up, you know. I'm never going to grow up. I've got issues. I've actually got issues. I'm never going to grow up, mate. Oh, boy. Oh, what a start. Charlton Athletic, eh, mate? We're unbelievable. We're an unbelievable football team, mate. Don't let it. Look, never doubt this man. Never doubt this man, Nathan Jones, mate. I'll tell you as a player, that Colin Sejenje, I really like the look of him. I really, really like the look of Colin Sejenje. I think he looks like really comfortable on the ball, really quick. He's going to make some mistakes. Yeah, he's going to make mistakes, but I feel like he's got a bit of a ceiling. You know what I mean? Yeah. Here we go again. Hang on. Oh, he's gone for a shot. Mate, if we win this, Ipswich will hate us. They will hate our guts, mate. I hope the admin does a bit. Actually, no, yeah, I think we should. If we win and stay up, we should definitely do a bit of like winding up. You know what I mean? You know, 'cause they get so triggered by the tunnel jump, don't they? Ipswich, yeah, they get so triggered. We should do like, oh shit, what have I done here? Yeah, we should like do loads of tunnel jumps. You should do like fucking do like 10. Like don't do two, do like 10 tunnel jumps. That'd be unreal. Oh, fucking hell, man. Oh, mate. I like February as well. I actually don't. I wouldn't mind February as an option on the bench for next season. Wouldn't mind him at all. I think he's pretty solid, to be fair. Sure, what I mean? He's a nice direct. Yeah, I like that. Oh. Mate, we're going for it, aren't we? We are going for it. I'll tell you what, right? How do we go from Sheffield Wednesday at home, because it was so bad, to this start? I know it's early doors, but like already we've played better football in 7 minutes than we did in 90 minutes against Sheffield Wednesday. You know? Crazy. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. What's what's Ipswich's social media hashtag? YTFC, I guess. Yeah, Steve Brown's right as well. What Steve Brown's saying, he's basically saying like our bread and butter was like the higher press, and that's sort of gone. Like the aggression, it has gone. But in this game so far, we're showing signs that it's back. Yeah, mate, what a belter of a start. Right, done the tweet about the link. I can just watch the game now. Keep an eye on the chat. Happy days. Happy days. Let's keep an eye on this game. Drag that here. Extend that a bit. Boom. Oh, you know what, right? It's so exciting as well if we stay up. It's so exciting because, like, after this game, usually, because we're useless, right? The last few years, we've been League One, right? And we've had to, like, you know, prepare for a season League One again. And then last season, because we won the playoffs so late, it was hard to get our transfer business done early because we didn't know what league we are going to be in. Whereas if we draw today, right, or get the win, right, we've got an extra 2 games than usual to actually get the transfer window moving, get the ball rolling. And we can actually start dreaming of decent players. Like, that's all, just improve the squad. If we stay up, mate, we've got to go raid Oxford. We've got to go raid Oxford. Go get that Jack Curry, mate. Get that left back, Jack Curry. Take that Kieran Brown. He's a good player. Left foot centre back. Boom. Dash your left side sorted for next season. Like, don't get wrong, people might disagree with me there, but that's their two of their best players. I know, like, you might think their team's gone down. Why do our team's gone down defence? Because they know the league. They've done well last season, right? Well, Jack Curry's in League One actually, but he done well this season, and Kieran Brown did well 2 seasons ago as well. Take Brian the Keersmakers off them. That little Belgian lad. He's got like 8 assists. He's been injured. Great part. I mean, just raid these teams. We can't get Leicester players because their wages are too much, right? But we could definitely go and take a couple of Sheffield Wednesday players, maybe, or Oxford players, and cherry pick those League One players, like that Talaj or Talar. What is it? I don't know what it's Plymouth, the striker, basically. Good player. You know what I mean? Find some nice little European players like Sajenje. Go to those top leagues like the Serbian top flight, the Romanian top flight, the Swedish top flight. Just start picking players left, right, and centre, mate. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Chris. Curry, Brown, and the Kearsman. That's what I'm saying. They'd all be class because like we don't have left footers. All we've got is Bell and Edwards. Look, I like Edwards, right? Edwards got injured last season early on and recovered late on. Got injured at the start of this season, ain't recovered yet. He might have a genuine issue with his ankle now. Like, so we need to prepare for that. How do you prepare for that? You go and get someone like Jack Curry. Bosh. Simple. We need a left footer to compete with Bell because Bell can't play many games. Oh, who's playing every game this season and is a decent player at this level and we probably afford his wages? Kieran Brown. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'd be looking at. There's nothing wrong with going for relegated players from your league if they play really well. Look how it turned out. We took Alfie May, for instance. Like we took Alfie May when Cheltenham. I think they got relegated. No, got relegated the following season, didn't they? But either way, they're fodder team. We took their best player, and he done well for us. You can get these little gems, mate, that are playing for teams that are down there. That's what we want to do. Yeah, the kid. Honestly, I feel as I said, the kid's mate. He is class, mate. If we got someone like that, just someone with a bit more ability on the ball, would be laughing. Would be absolutely laughing. Because we're not too our backline's not too far off, is it? Like Ramsey, Jones, Bell. These players are good enough. They've proven it this season. Just that midfield and that forward we need to improve on. You can get good players in League One. You really can. A lot of those top scorers, a lot of these players are doing well this season. Have come from League One. Like that Burrell at QPR, Kone, McCarmer at Norwich. There's some good players in that league still. You can do it. Another good pickup would be I've said it for a while. Archie Collins, mate, Peterborough on a free. His contract's up in the summer. I'll take Archie Collins all day. At least see if you can handle it at this level. At least. Interested in add a remote. Yeah, no, I saw that on Charlton Live, Chris. I did see that, yeah. But the thing is, like, apparently he's got like a bit like consistency issues and all that stuff. Like, so I don't know. I'm not too sure. But them Sheffield players look good to me. A lot of them look quite good, especially in the midfield. They look really comfortable. I like the top two at Plymouth, Pebble and Talage. I don't know about Pebble. I don't know that is. But I know about Talage. He's good. It's like I remember Paul, right? I watched Port Vale on TV, and I watched that Talage. And I said, I don't know who I was watching it with. I said to someone in the room. I was watching it with someone in the room. I said to them, "You watch, mate. He'll get a move easily from this Port Vale. There's no way he's staying here." And obviously, Plymouth's not exactly the most like glorious move, but he's probably put himself in a shop window for a championship club at least. And I thought he was really good. I watched him on TV and I thought, wow, what a player. So I'd be more than happy if we got linked to him. I'd be more than happy because I think he's someone who can actually make the step up as well. I could see him making the step up. Let me have a look here. So Plymouth, top players, Peppel. I don't even see him. I know Malachi Boateng. He's a good player for them. Obviously, who else? Alex Mitchell's doing well for them, isn't he? Funny enough. Oh, there he is. I see him. Arbin Pebble, 23 years old, Canadian, 6'1". What's the season like? 33 matches played, 21 started, 14 goals. Crikey. It's a lot of goals, isn't it? Sydney's only started 21 games and averages 61 minutes. So he scores a goal every 144 minutes. It's pretty good. 2 assists. Yes. So that's not a bad shout. Yeah, it's not a bad shout. But again, we can't always look at stats because that's the mistake we made with a few of these players. We looked at how good they'd done, like goals wise and all that crap. We didn't think about how to adjust into the team. That's quite an important thing. We need to get players that are going to actually adjust to this Nathan Jones side. But yeah, as soon as this game ends tonight, get moving. They need to. If I'm Nathan Jones tonight, right? That'd be such a Nathan Jones thing to do. Like stay up and just sleep at the training ground same night and start scouting players for next season. Like because we've got a lot of work to do, and like the league's gonna get harder, but equally the teams coming up, they're not all that. Like Lincoln have a small budget, Cardiff, they're not that great. Like, to be honest, like they finished second, quite a few points behind Peterborough. Sorry, not Peterborough, Lincoln. They're not got from what I've seen, they're not the best team. So that's like a team that's going to be down there potentially. And they have a team like Stevenage come up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not. It's not out of the realms with possibility to stay up again. We just need to just make sure we get the recruitment right. The recruitment's got to be spot on. And we can't have passengers. We can't have players again that are going to get injured and like take up a wage slot. We made that mistake too many times this season. See, look, but see, as I say that, it's what I mean. Like, as I say that, right? Make no mistake. I love Amari Bell. I think Amari Bell has been excellent for us. Absolutely excellent. Every time we played Amari Bell in that position, like left wing back or left back, he's been injured every time. Every time. Yeah. 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 Brown's talking about it right now. We really need to fix it. We need to get players who can play 46 games and play left wing back or left back. We really need to do it. No, I agree, Chris. I agree. Like you've got to sometimes get. Otherwise, you wouldn't get these players, would you? If they weren't a risk, I get that aspect, but you can't sign too many of them. Like you can't sign Burke, Bell in two important positions and big wages as well. You can't risk it. Yeah, I'm really curious what our recruitment looks like in the summer. I'm really curious. I think it's one of the most. I think it's one of the most exciting transfer windows for a long, long time. A long, long time. Ipswich don't look up to much, do they? I'm not seeing from Ipswich yet. That's made me worried so far. Let's have a look at these stats. Let's have a look at live score. Today, Charlton Ipswich stats. They've had 69% possession, but it don't feel like it, does it? They've had one shot off target. We've had two on target. Don't feel like they've got that much possession to us, but I'm not seeing any like dangerous passages of plays from Ipswich. They've not done anything that's made me like worried yet. Not moving the ball that quick, but maybe they're trying to find their groove. As I say that, good ball in the box, no one there. What's the other games on tonight? We've got Birmingham City, Preston. Birmingham City 2-0 up. We've got Middlesbrough, Sheffield Wednesday. Middlesbrough 1-0 up. We've got Blackburn Rovers beating Sheffield United. So Blackburn are also confirming their safety today as well. If they manage to obviously draw as well, right? I think if they draw, they're on 51. Oxford can get Oxford still get 52, so they need to win. But if they win, Blackburn are more or less safe by the looks of things, more or less. Who else we got? Leeds and Bournemouth. Man City beating Burnley 1-0. Haaland. Officially top of the league. Oof. Cardiff, Port Vale. Where does that put Middlesbrough? Does that put them in like... Oh, they're still fifth. How have Middlesbrough bollocksed it up so badly? They made an absolute mess of that, didn't they, Middlesbrough? Oh, here comes February. Can you see the run? No, that'll be odds for anyone. Nice. It's amazing how relaxed we look compared to against Sheffield Wednesday. It's amazing. Amazing. You all right, Liza? Yeah, no, I bet he is. Yeah, I bet he is. It means that if Southampton beat Ipswich, I mean, let's have a look. If we beat these and Southampton beat Ipswich, Southampton will go on to 79 points, but then they'd still have to bank on Millwall losing at least one game because of the goal difference. So tough, very tough, very, very tough. Oh, mate, there's so many Millwall fans on Twitter and comment sections, like, celebrating. Can honestly say I love choo-choo trains and jam sandwiches at the football. Mate, what is he on about? They've got such like a warped perception of us, I swear. Up the attic, school and you train spotters. Like, what the fuck you on about? Up the fucking train spotters. Park that fucking bus, lads. Up the train spotters. Like, come on. Wait, because even if Ipswich lose tonight, they're still in the driver's seat, aren't they? Because if they win their game in hand, they'll be on 79 points, superior goal difference. So, like, I think Millwall fans are celebrating a bit too preemptively here. I think it's a bit different if this was also Ipswich's 44th game, and right now they'd be 3 points ahead of them. I'd getting so excited, but I think it's a bit preemptive. Because let's have it right. Ipswich are going to beat QPR, definitely. They'll beat QPR at home. Southampton's going to be a tough game away, and they've got West Brom away. But West Brom will probably be safe by West Brom will be safe by then. I'm pretty sure West Brom will be safe. Yeah, West Brom have got a -9 goal difference. Then again, I don't know actually. Who knows? Bit preemptive though. Yeah, they do. The only thing with Millwall is that they've got Oxford and is it Leicester? I think they've got. Yeah, they've got Leicester away and Oxford at home. But the thing is though, they'll be playing Leicester, who just don't give a shit anymore, and that could be a really bad. That could be a tricky game, you know, because Leicester have got some talented players, and then they're playing Oxford at home, last game of the season, and Millwall have history of fucking throwing it away at home against teams who've got nothing to play for. They've done it twice or three times. So, but I do. Oh, but looking at the table though, I do think Millwall looking good for autos, which is crazy to even think about. Hello, Wes, mate. How you doing? You all right? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking, humble. That's what I'm just thinking, mate. I don't know if there will be actually, so maybe they will need to get the win, you know. So, but from what I've heard, the most points deduction will be is two or three. So, West Brom are like one win away from safety, essentially. Yeah, Scott said on Twitter as well. I like Scott. Scott said, "Where is everyone? The crowd looks shocking tonight." Even I'm surprised because that is like that tonight. That's like a League One crowd. It really is. Then we'll see the rub off then as well. There's another rub off there. Who's that? Who's this player walking on camera there? A Charlton player. Who's that? Huh? Who was that? Who's that? The ref's talking to. Who is that? Is that Chambers, the Liverpool lads? Is that who that is? Is that who that is? I've never seen what it looks like. I've never actually seen what it looks like. How weird's that? Like I don't know what his face looks like until then. Lineups. Amari belt off. Chambers on. Wow. That is the first time I've seen Luke Chambers' face because obviously when I watch the games, my eyesight's terrible. Like it's terrible. So I can only just make out he's got a bit of a mop. I don't really watch interviews online or anything. So that is the first time I see what Chambers looks like. I could have walked past Chambers on the street and not known that was him. Pretty crazy. Nice Kaminsky. This is another thing as well. So I'm yapping a bit, right? But I'm quite happy that Kaminsky is back in the team a little bit because Mannion's performances have dropped off, right? And Kaminsky's got a history of doing well in this league. Done well at Blackburn, done well at Luton, right? No, I think just at Blackburn in this league, actually. Point is that if he can find his form, this might have been the wake up call he needed, like getting dropped for Will Mannion. Because we're going to struggle to shift him. We're going to struggle to lose him or sell him. So 20k goalkeeper. It turns out well. Happy days. Oh, here we go. What a run by Doherty, by the way. What a run. Fair play, Doc. Oh, what's that gone for an outside the boot? Kelman's gone for there, I think. Flipping heck. Fair play, though, Doherty. Showed up then again. No, fair play, Doc. Fair play. We all know I'm not Doherty's biggest fan, but so far, scored a goal, covering grass. Can't ask for more. Well done, Doc. Well, lucky mate. Collins was so scared of Collins, he ran out of play. Unbelievable. Yeah, no, Stevie Brown's right. Collins is quick. Collins is really fast. He's got the burners, mate. He's got some legs on him. Look at that by Doherty, though. Look at that. I actually reckon, right, Colin Sajenje is so fast at the back. I reckon we could play a flat back four next season. I think we could. I reckon if we signed Kane Ramsey on an extension and played Kane Ramsey right back, right, played Sajenje, and then played Lloyd Jones, I think Collins could be our last line of defence. I think he could cover for Lloyd Jones getting spun when he does get spun, a rare occasion. And I think he could allow Ramsey to play with the freedom of playing League One, push up a bit, and have Collins to have that recovery pace for us. And then if we sign the left back, who's a bit attacking minded, but could also get up and down, we'd have a really solid back four in this league, I reckon. And then our bench options could be Amari Bell, left centre back. I guess a youth player at centre back. A seam way at right back, maybe, as a backup. Something like that. Oh, he's bullied him. Mate, Collins is absolutely shredding this Philogene. We know how good he is. Unbelievable. Oh, oh, bit of handbags. Bit of handbags. Oh, Kenyan King indeed, mate. He's looking really, really good. He's looking really good. Like really strong, really tall, really quick, really comfortable. You know, agreed, Chris. Agreed. But at the same time, I'm just trying to wish for a way to Charlton to not play a back five anymore next season. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just hoping we get rid of that back five. That's why. I think Collins is so quick, he can allow us to play a back four potentially. You know? Ooh, pardon me. Here we go again. Collins, he's an interesting player, isn't he? So far, so good. I'm going to say it early doors, right? I'm going to say it right now. Yeah, he's better than Naby Sarr. I'm going to say it. He's better than Naby Sarr. I always thought Naby Sarr was a calamity, and I never thought Naby Sarr was quick, and I never thought Naby Sarr was that good in the air either. What I liked about Naby Sarr is that he travelled with the ball, and he had a bit of a left foot on him, didn't he? Yeah, I like the way he used to cross it, used to pass it. But in terms of athleticism, that's the comparison people made, didn't it? Naby Sarr, Collins to Genjay, like because of the clumsy nature. But I think Collins looks better than Naby Sarr. I really do, and looks like he's got a lot more potential as well. Here comes Fev. Oh, lucky. If the backfire is okay, if we didn't have wing backs to actually get forward in the midfield, it could create. You see a progressive senior as a wide centre back. Yeah, it could be. Far back could work. It could. Yeah, it could. It's just hard to find wing backs that are effective. You know, it's really hard to find those like wing backs. To be honest, yeah. And he needs certain strikers as well for that formation. We don't really have any. And if I'm honest as well, like again, respect to Doc for getting a goal tonight. Respect for the work rates, but we don't have midfielders that can play in a 5-3-2. We just don't. Because if you're playing far at the back, the midfielders need to be shit hot on the ball. You can have one water carrier, but even then, I don't really want to have defense. I don't really want to. I don't like the idea of playing a 5-3-2 and having a defensive minded midfielder. I want all of them to have a bit of bat on the ball. You know, so we need some really decent midfielders in. That's the problem, Chris. And, you know, we need some money for that. You know, Kaminsky, nice and simple. Oh, tell you what, I'm absolutely shattered. You know, can't wait. Well, don't. I'm not. Can't wait for this game to end. I want us to win, but I've clocked 27,000 steps today, man. It's hot, been hot as well. Can't wait to go sleep, man. Oh, for the jeans down there. Oh, this looks good for Ipswich. 1-1. Yeah. I jinxed it, didn't I? I jinxed it by saying Philogene doing in Collins. I know where around. I jinxed it. Completely jinxed it. It's a good goal. It's a good goal. It's the best play of the game so far. Fair play. Fucking bummer, that is, isn't it? Yeah, so Lloyd Jones is pushed up at his man, and Collins has been done there, to be honest. Completely done in. But then look, there's no close down in the midfield. Like no one's closed it down. And Doc's trying to cover up like Jesus Christ, man. It's a bit of a shocking goals conceded, isn't it, really? Shocking goals conceded, that is. That's all just from like just nothing. Like I feel like every player there has made a mistake, right? But I feel like they also all could have had someone recover for him. Like Lloyd Jones has pushed up too far, not won his duel. Fair enough, right? Saying Collins should cover for him, right? Collins should cover for him. Collins has been skinned, which allows Philogene to push up, right? That's fine, but there's still time to do something about it. We've got two midfielders against two, and they don't get closed down. They just backpedal and give him space. And when he shoots, it's just like it's mistakes, but why can't someone like recover? Why can't someone compensate for the mistakes there? I feel like it was an avoidable goal. Yeah, I think the attendance tonight says it always, mate. I think. Oh, oh, he's dived. I'm with you, Wes. Like the problem is, like I said before, mate, you can't. You like we don't have many fans, Charlton, right? Like we don't. Let's be honest. We've got about 10,000 hardcore fans, right? And then we've got about 10 to 15,000 like Charlton will go for the big occasions, right? And you've got a bunch of floaters, right? We need to convince those floaters and the ones that pick and choose when to go. Ironically, I say this while I sit at home watching the game, but we know why. If I was in London, I'd be going to the game, obviously. Anyway, and you do that by playing entertaining football. Same as Lauren neutrals. If you took most neutrals to Charlton games this season, they wouldn't want to go back because the football has been dire. And unfortunately, since the goal in the first 10 minutes, we've seeped back into that mediocrity. We look mediocre again. Like we're not really doing much, you know? This is the problem. But I will give the lads the benefit of the doubt tonight. Ipswich have a ridiculous squad. For this level, Ipswich have got a very good team and they're favourites for a reason. So, but generally speaking, we played against teams who aren't that special and we've made them look special. Yeah, let's see. Steve Brown saying it. Do you think Steve Brown watches much Watchalong? Do you think he's got it on the side there, like one little earpiece in? He's like, you know what? I'm just going to sort of mimic what Brazil says because I swear I say something and Steve Brown says it like 10 seconds later every time. I'm not joking either. I'm joking about Steve Brown watching my stream, obviously, yeah, but I'm not joking about Steve Brown's comments replicating what I've just said 10 seconds ago. So he always says what's on my mind. I do like Steve Brown. He's a good bloke. Look, lads, 1-1. We want the 1-1. You know what I mean? This is the result we want. The only thing I'm sad about is that it's not come later. I wish this happened like the 90th minute instead, you know, because then we've, guaranteed the draw, survival. Just happened a bit early for my liking. That's the problem. Yeah. Let's have a look at Twitter, see what the reactions are. Oh, indeed. Silent Tarot. Oh, indeed. Let's have a look at the Charlton update. Goal, Ipswich, score by Furlong. Oh, side net. So people are saying on Twitter, right, it's Kaminsky's fault. Does anyone else think it's Kaminsky's fault there? I'm not sure if he's been unlucky. I'm not sure if there's bodies in the way. I'll have to look. I'll have to see it again. I don't really like comments like this. Like Michael seems like a nice lad, but he said anyone go to like Lloyd Jones jogging back. I mean, Jones has never been gifted with pace, and Jones has played every minute of every game all this season. I don't think he can afford to go full sprint. He'll probably fall over, mate. That's the problem. It would fall over. What does I do to the table? 77 Ipswich. Would still need to win to overtake Millwall, their game in hand. Not a bad ball, Gilleps. Not bad. Oh. Yeah, I think that was a tough save, Chris. I think that was a really tough save to make. You know, it's hard and low, hard to see. You know, people. I think people expect too much sometimes with keepers, as you say. I think that's tough to see. I think that's tough to save. Whoa. For a ball in the box. Problem is, where's the height? Who in that box is going to win a header? Like, because Kelman ain't going to jump up for it. Neither is TC. We've not got Dykesy playing. We've not got Godden playing. So, is that Lloyd Jones playing midfielder? What's Lloyd Jones did up that side of the pitch, mate? Come on, Charlton, help Millwall out, lol. I mean, if we draw, we're open you out, mate. Like, that's the thing. And that's what I want. I want us to draw. I don't actually want us to win. Because it don't, yeah, I mean, we're safe with a fucking draw, and it stops you lot. It helps Ipswich a bit. So that's the best outcome tonight. A draw. That is the best outcome for all parties, I'd say. That means I win the game at end. So I go 1 point clear, you boys. Plenty of games to go though for that. That top two is so close. I didn't feel that close, to be honest. Yeah. If you win, we're kind of slotted for seconds. No, not really, because it's still in Ipswich's hands, isn't it? They've still, if they win their games, they've won. That they've come second, didn't they? That's the problem for you lot. Oh, it's anyone's game. That second place is anyone's game. Oh, and of course as well, you're playing Leicester, who are already relegated, who might just turn up when it doesn't matter anymore. And you've got Oxford, who again might just decide to turn up last game of the season as a hoorah. You don't know. You just don't know the Championship. You just don't know. You don't know where the points are coming from. I've learned that this season. You just don't know where they're coming from. I never thought we'd beat Middlesbrough 1-0. I never thought we'd beat Ipswich away 3-0. Oh, Jones losing it. What a surprise. Teddy, mate, I'd love that. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to say it. I want Charlton to be in the same league as Millwall. I want to play again next season. I want to. I like the derby personally. So as much as it never goes our way, I like as many London fixtures as possible, mate. QPR, Millwall, send either West Ham or Tottenham down. Happy days, mate. The more London derbies, the better. Look, mate, you can't win forever. Yeah. And also, you didn't get 6 points. You got 4 points. We drew against you at the Valley. So if you'd have won that game, you might have had autos already, basically. But, you know. But no, I hope you stay down. Not just I don't want to see you go up. I genuinely want to play Millwall next season again. I genuinely want to play you. That's what the league's all about, like the big games. I don't think people look at the bigger picture as well about Millwall. They sit there and they'll say like, uh, "Oh, I don't care if Millwall go up because they'll just get battered every week and come down." That's true. Millwall, you probably would come straight back down, but you'd also receive a fuck ton of money, which could change the infrastructure of a club. And I don't want to see that. Like you could be in a position where if you got go up once and come down with parachute payments and the kind of money you've got, you could just go back up again. And you never know with that league. You never know who's going to stay in there. I never thought Bournemouth would stay in the Prem as long as they have. I never thought, Brighton would. There's loads of clubs that end up staying up there for a long time. Palace, with the money nowadays, anyone could do it. So I definitely don't want Millwall to go up. Even if you lost every game, don't matter. The money's too much. And I want our London derby, mate. Ooh. Oh, definitely early night tonight for me. Nothing wrong being a Burnley, mate. I'd love Charlton to be a Burnley. That'd be the dream. Honestly, I think Burnley fans have it absolutely made. They go up as champions every other season, and then get a Premier League tour, and then come back down, and then go up again as autos. That they've got a great little situation, Burnley. They've got a great little setup. I would kill to be Burnley in their position, Charlton. Coventry got no chance finishing mid-table. No chance. Absolutely no chance. Sorry. Then again, Sunderland have finished mid-table, and I didn't think Sunderland would stay up. I thought they were going to go down rock bottom. So you never know, do you? Spend the right money, commentary. That's all it is. It's just money. That's all football is now. It's just money. Whoever spends the best money efficiently will stay up in that league. That's all it comes down to. They got a decent manager. Lampard's a decent manager. Blackburn up 3, are they, Chris? I don't know, Chris, because they're on 52. So technically speaking, Oxford could still catch them because of the goal difference. Because say if Blackburn lose their last game of the season after this, right? They'll be on 52 points minus 13 goal difference minimum, right? And if Oxford win their 2 games, they'll be on. I know what I'm talking about. No, I'm being stupid. It's mathematically impossible. what am I talking about? Sorry. Yeah, Blackburns are up. Yeah, Blackburn survives. I'm sitting here working out the mathematics. It's all with this. I'm writing stuff down. It's like, no, they're safe. What am I talking about? Ignore me. Yeah, for some reason I thought Oxford had 3 games. That's off. Anyway, yeah. So Blackburn 3-0 up away. Fair play, Blackburn. Fair play. And they had Leicester in their last game of the season, so I think they'd have been safe anyway. But so it looks like if we stay up, we're playing Blackburn next season. So in terms of new ground ticks, if the league, so Wolves are down, aren't they? I've actually not been to Wolves or Turf Moor. So that's exciting. That's 2 new ground ticks if we stay up. I've not been to obviously the new Spurs Stadium. I've not been to the new West Ham Stadium. I've been Forest. I've not been Leeds either, actually. So that's 3 new ground ticks potentially right there if one of them come down. I've still not done Borough, so hopefully Borough stay down. I want to do Borough away, so hopefully they stay in our league. Sorry. Who else? I'm doing Swansea next weekend after next. Still didn't do Watford this season, missed it. And that's all of them. So there'll be 4 new ground ticks for next season. That'll be exciting. And then I've done Lincoln plenty of times. They're coming up. I've done Lincoln 4 times, I think. I've actually never done Cardiff, and Cardiff's that'd be a good away day. Look forward to that, Cardiff. And at the playoff teams, done Stevenage, done Bolton, done Stockport, done Plymouth. No, I haven't done Plymouth. That's a lie. I've done Exeter. Done Exeter twice, not done Plymouth. Yes, it's quite a few away days for next season as the certain teams go up. Get the old ground tick map out, scratch off the filling blanks. Has anyone else have one of them? Has anyone else got a map where it's like a map of England to all the clubs, and you scratch off the ground you go to on the map? It's pretty cool. Mine's quite sparse, obviously, because we spent so long in League One, and we don't go in League Two. So there's plenty of teams we're not playing in League Two, and we've not been in the Prem in donkeys. I was a kid when we were in the Prem, so I never used to go to away days. So mainly my calendar's just ticked off Championship clubs and League One clubs. So look at this. Oh, yeah, that was a tough save for Quincy. I saw it again. Tough save. Leeds kind of ticked off to stay in the Prem. What do you mean, mate? What do you mean? Preston 2-1. Well, Borough 2-1, Middlesbrough 1-0. Blackburn 3-0. That O'Harsey scored again. The striker. You know what, right? He was really good, I thought, this season. Yukio Hashi at Blackburn. I really thought he could play well against us. He span Lloyd Jones, mate. He was spinning Lloyd Jones. He was a good little player. He was. I'll be very happy if we signed Yuki Hashi, mate. I'll be well happy. Obviously, I don't think we will, but I was well impressed by him at their place. Blackburn. Do any of you lot like? Do you lot like that as well? Where you just like certain clubs for no reason. Like I just like Blackburn. Like I have no reason for liking them, but I just like them. Like I like Blackpool. I like Blackburn, and I don't know why. There's just something about those clubs. I just like them both. Let's have a look. Yeah, the forward Yuki Ohashi, 29 years old. How many goals he got this season? 44 games, 8 goals, scored two today. But honestly, his hold up play was so good against us. It was really, really good. The way he was bringing players in and stuff. Todd Cantwell, he's a good player, isn't he? Amani, why do we find it hard to score more than one goal? Because we're just not a very attacking team, mate, unfortunately. We're just a very negative team, aren't we? That's the reality. We are just a negative team. And it needs to change for next season. Let's just get this fucking draw and just start thinking about next season. That's the dream. Get it done today. Don't worry about that's not I don't want hold. I just want to get it done today, man. I feel like the more games that come by, the less like it's gonna happen. I just want to get it done there. Get it done there. Might be different with Godden fit. He gets goals that others don't. By being, yeah, no, I agree with that. I feel if Godden was fit the whole season and playing up top, he'd have scored about probably got about 10 goals, I reckon, for the season. Between 10 and 15, and we'd probably be safe already by now. Those goals, I think Godden's worth a contract. To be honest, I do. I hope like not too big of wages because I don't think Godden can play 40 games realistically. But as an option on the bench and just someone for our players to look up to and stuff, I would like Godden. I'd also like Godden to just be around. I'd like Godden to stay connected with Charlton, to be honest. Like, as in, like, a coach, like keeping around as like a striking coach, just someone around the team. Like, he's a good bloke, Godden. And he's from the area, so that's the kind of person you want at your club. Anyway, half time. Um, we scored a goal. We were crap for the rest of the half, pretty much. So that's it, really, isn't it? What can we say, ladies and gents? Let's look at the stats at half time. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So we're getting dominated on possession, aren't we? Again, yeah. 7% possession, 0.33 xG to 0.54. They've had 5 shots to our 4. They've had 2 on target to our 3. Not much in it. Ipswich had more of the ball. They had more of the ball, which was expected. So I was listening to Steve around what you're saying. Don't agree with Brownie there for once. I don't. No, see, I'm not with Brownie here. I think the first minute, which is when we scored, we looked all right, and then we pressed pretty well for like 5 minutes, and I all Ipswich. So I don't think it is much different from Sheffield Wednesday. The only difference is it's less surprising because it's Ipswich, but I don't think the performance any better. I'll be honest with you. Hello, Van Dyke, mate. How you doing, guy? How you doing, dudes? You all right? I feel really happy with a draw. We're expecting a high instant go to the game. Dan Hassel getting a midweek. Playing me hang on. Pro hang on and can relax. Where you from again, mate? Like if it's Hassel getting there. I feel like Charlton fans don't actually live in Charlton. I swear. It feels like we all just live outside London nowadays. That's what it feels like. So everyone's always talking about commuting in to get to the game. I swear. Watch the game and see if you've got Sky Sports TV free for a month. Well in, lad. What a time, mate. What a time. Some other good football coming up as well, so you can watch those as well, mate. Lewisham, but the transport is murder on the evening for Lewisham, mate. It's quite close. Don't fucking excuse you there, buddy. I'll be honest. No, jokes aside, it's a pain in the ass. It is a pain in the ass. What could you do? Could you get the 380? Could you? 380 goes near, does it? I think the 380 basically, yeah, it comes over the bridge, doesn't it? And then goes towards Woolwich. You can get off there and then walk left. So, yeah. 202, yeah. Takes an hour. Yeah, London's just a big old place, isn't it? It takes ages to get anywhere. Yeah, no, Ipswich is a better team, mate. It's all good. It is what it is. Like, I was never under any illusion today that we were going to outplay Ipswich. You know what I mean? That was never going to happen. I was just hoping to play 7 defenders and get a draw. That was always the goal for me. And as long as we get a draw, I just don't really care. I do not care how bad the football is tonight. I'm already thinking about next season. Like if we stay up. Man, draw's amazing because it keeps in the league and it keeps Millwall from, it gets Ipswich points to catch up to Millwall. Most importantly. And then we'd have to worry about Hull or Swansea. I can actually go to Swansea and Hull, not worried. Do you know how much? Do you know how excited I'll be if I get to go to those games? As a Charlton fan, going to 2 dead rubbers in a row would be beautiful, but a positive dead rubber, not like we're stuck in League One again for another season dead rubber. Like we're stuck in the Championship dead rubbers. That would be amazing. So. We go in Saturday, bottom mate. I'm going Saturday, mate. So I'll see you there, Sunny Jim. I just need to work out if I'm gonna, because I didn't get the ticket in the end. So I need to look at if I'm gonna stay overnight or not. I might stay. I ain't decided. I'm gonna look at tickets before I go to bed. So that's the plan at the moment, and go back Sunday. Nice day by the sea, summer. I can't wait for Swansea. Swansea's a nice, easy day away for me as well. It's really close to be Swansea. Very much looking forward to it. 2 teams. No one gives a shit. We're both at that point, hopefully safe. Be a nice, friendly day out. Happy days. New ground tick, and it'll be that kind of game where we're probably quite high scoring because both teams don't give a shit and are on the beach. So, yeah, happy days. Happy days. Oh, mate, good luck getting tickets to Tottenham away. That's going to be one of the hard. If they do get sent down, that's going to be one of the hardest games of the season to get tickets for. It's going to be well difficult to get tickets for that game. We need some naughty points to get that. That's for sure. That is for sure. Right. Well, I'm going to get another beer, I reckon. So, Charlie, how do you assess us tonight, mate? The same as absolute usual. The football is dire to watch. It's dire. But we've got an exciting goal within a minute, which was nice. And if we get a draw, we're up. So I just don't care. And I assume, benefit of the doubt, we'll get in some better players for next season. And hopefully we can do a better job next season. Hopefully. But again, if you offer me right now and said, right, would you finish 21st again next season? I would say yes. So that's where I'm at. It's just all about survival, building our club back up, getting the wages in, getting championship TV money. Like we need championship football to survive, mate. So, but in terms of performance, no, it's poor. It's hard to watch. I feel sorry for anyone that's going to these games and having to commute a long way. Like I do. It's at that point. Yeah, if you get a season ticket, mate, you'd still struggle. Don't get me wrong, because you'd have people that have got W loyalty points, but that's what I'm saying. You need 2 seasons worth of season tickets because it resets after the second season. Yeah, you do. You need 2 lots. If you get some aways, yeah. I think mine are quite high at the moment. I feel I got one of the highest. I think our club. I think there'll only be a handful of people with more loyalty points to me. I'm pretty sure. Just saying. But no, jokes aside, I don't know if I'll be going to as many games next season. I don't know. So it's up in the air at the moment. I don't know. Hopefully I can. We'll see what the future holds. If I move back to London or Kent, then yeah, definitely. If not, I don't know. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to do 8-hour round trips to go to home games, certainly. But I'll have to think about that. Right. I'm just going to quickly go and grab a bevy. So I will be right back. I'll literally be about 30 seconds. Actually, I'm not that quick. Oh, it's going to be hard to get up. My chair, right, it's below the desk. I'm quite low. That's a garden chair. And I'm tucked right in. So it's really hard to get out once I'm tucked in. It's going to be very ungraceful getting up here. Oh, very ungraceful. But yeah, I'll be back in like, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. Right back. Oh, right. Let's get back in the old decker chair. Oh, what we got? What we got tonight? Right. Did want to get tickets for the player final, but they kind of messed up the website. Yeah, there was quite a lot of difficulty actually people getting tickets for the playoffs. And to be honest, there's actually a demand for more tickets, which is quite surprising. Like we could have actually probably sold more tickets than we did. Like the thing is with Charlton, right? We have so many fans, right, that don't actually live in England anymore. Like we've got like quite a big international fan base. You'd be surprised. So they all come back for big occasions like Wembley and stuff, which makes sense, right? And yeah, so it's hard to get tickets for those sort of games because yeah, it was empty, weren't it, mate? It was completely empty late in Orient half. We could have probably, but the thing is, Dom, I'm not really a fan of the whole like. Because like before we did that, we were slagging off Leighton Orient, right? And we were sitting there and going, can't even sell out your stand at Wembley and blah, 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 right? And then we done the same to Wickham. We're like slagging them off and not being able to sell out the Valley in the playoff, right? The away end. But like, I always think it's a bit like not double standards, hypocritical. Because if you look at the Valley tonight, It's empty. It's completely empty. So I don't really like when we get on our high horse because we've got some really good fans. We've got some proper good fans, like we do, but it's not very consistent yet. So I think we need to just tone it down a little bit sometimes when we slag off other fans. I'm not really a big fan of that. And I've also got a lot of time for other clubs as well. Like, because let's be honest, right? Sporting Leighton Orient, like how miserable must that be? Like even saying it out loud makes me feel kind of sad. Like I support Leighton Orient, you know? Like so it's like fair play for those ones that actually go to the games and go to Wembley and stuff. Like fair play. It's not easy supporting a crap team. It's not easy. So fair play to any of those fans. Like you up there, North? Yeah, I'm up. Well, I'm over this way, mate. I'm in Shrewsbury, which is obviously near Wales. So if you want to, I guess it's north. It's definitely north of London. Yeah. So yeah, we just need to just keep on ticking away. I mean, look at Coventry. Yeah, like Coventry when it went down to League Two, they were getting attendances of like 15,000 thereabouts. And then the Championship, they're getting like 23,000, and all of a sudden they're getting like 30,000 attendances now, 34,000, because there's sometimes a lot of fans that, and like you got to understand, I actually emphasize these sort of people, right? Football isn't cheap, right? It's just not cheap. You know what I mean? Being a football fan, like tickets, getting food for the day, like journeys, traveling. It's just not. It's one of the most expensive hobbies in the world. So it's like I don't blame people who don't want to go when the football's not great and they just choose to watch it on TV. It's fantastic. Like look at today, right? Look at me, just sitting here, my two little beers. As soon as the game ends, I close my stream off. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, also thanks for watching, guys. Genuinely, thanks to keep me company. But yeah, I turn it off, go in beds, put the projector on, done. Whereas these poor souls at the game, they've got to walk out of the ground or walk to their car, get on a train that's going to be packed, drive home. I know what it's like. It's demoralising. It's demoralising, and that's why I think some people need to look at the bigger look at all those empty seats. I know it's just been half time, but look how sparse that crowd is. The club needs to look at that and go, right, our club is not entertaining enough. Forget about food, pies, fan zones, all this stuff, right? The football needs to get people in that stadium. We need more exciting players because that is what it is. It's an entertainment business at the end of the day. No, don't feel guilty, mate. It's just that I'm just breaking it down for what it is. I'm not there tonight because I've got my own reasons. But my point is that there'd be people willing to make a lot more of a sacrifice if the value was there. Because right now, the value is I pay 25 quid to watch my team get outpossessed completely. Oh, hang on. And, lose or draw or whatever. Whereas if your team play exciting quality football, you've got more incentive to go, you know? Your Uncle Leighton Orient fan, not saying them off, but there are historical teams like that with very small fan bases. Millwall's another one. Yeah, no, they are. Yeah. And again, look at Millwall, right? Millwall were never sent out of Den before. Never. They didn't. They never had this many fans on social media until recently. And fair play, they've galvanised that local area. You've got probably like young lads in Bermondsey now who are more invested in going to Millwall games than they probably were before. That's just how it goes. Like, and that's what's that's just how it goes. That's what it's always going to be. So, like, I think the bigger picture for me next season is what can we do? What can the club do to make Charlton Athletic a more appealing team for people to go to? We have great fans. This midweek, the crowd is better on Saturday. No, Charlie, we do have great fans. I'm not disputing that, mate. We do have good fans. There's no doubt in mind we have good fans. Like away, we're brilliant. We're a good bunch. We look after each other. I've got a lot of good friends at Charlton. We've got some weird fans, but that's every club. I'm probably one of them. Some people. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. But the point is that we're a pretty good club, pretty sensible. But our tendencies aren't great. We're not very diehards. We're not. It's the truth. It's the truth. Again, I'm not there tonight. I'm not saying. I'm not yapping to. I'm yapping a bit. You know what my point is. Do you know what I'm saying with this? I'm saying like we could do a bit more. I think sometimes, but I don't blame people for not going. I understand it. There's plenty of times where I wish I didn't go. Agree on the chart with football. The food and drink ain't great, mate. The food and drink shocking, absolutely shocking. Terrible selections, awful, awful. It's overpriced as well, completely. Naturally, everywhere is nowadays. That'd be a nice little incentive. That's what I mean, right? If I'm the owner and I own Charlton, how do I get people to have more drinks? Bingo! I've got an idea. This fan has been to 10 games in a row. Let's give him a free pint. Is it going to break the bank? Probably not too much. Is it a nice little tasty reward for a fan who's been dedicated? Probably. Will that fan remember that nice little touch? Probably. For what? A bit of beer? It's not hard, mate. If anything, if Charlton want to grow as a club, they probably should employ me. I think the biggest move Charlton could make is if they employed me full time and just sat me down and said, "What could we do to make Charlton?" Because I've got the ideas, mate. You can't write that, mate. Go 10 away games in a row, get a free beer. You can't make that up. Like you can't teach that. That's just marketing on another level, mate. So, boom, there's your idea. Book it. Um, Grant said, "Been loving your vlogs for the ages, especially reviewing at club shops. If you are around, if we're allowed to continue, would love you to see what we do with Jack's VIP experience for the families." What's that, mate? What's that, Grant? Thank you, though, mate. Everyone loves a club shot review. So honestly, that was on a whim as well. I don't know why. I decided one day it's like tongue in cheek to review a club shop, and then everyone's coming to me at games. They're going, "We love your club shot reviews, mate." And like even the other day, I was with my mate Ty, right? I was at Chef Wednesday, Ty and his family, and right, and his mates. And they were like, they're like, "You got on the Chef Wednesday club yet?" I was like, "No." They went, "Yeah, we'll love your club shot reviews, mate." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I was socialising today." But it's like, I'm not joking, right? Some people come up to me and like they actually get annoyed if I say I've not been in the club shop. I'm not exaggerating. They're like, "Why have you not got in there yet?" And I'm like, "Because I just don't have time." They're like, "Yeah, but that's one of the best parts of the vlog." It's all right. So I'll try and get it done then, I guess. Like, but no, like genuinely, I do need to be more. I'll tell you what, because Charlton's last game of the season next weekend, I'll do a Charlton club shot review. So I'm not done one for Charlton this season. I've not actually done a Charlton stadium approach club shot review. I've not been in our museum, and I've also not gone to Harvey Gardens anything. So really, I should actually do a really dedicated Charlton vlog on Saturday. I really should. I should make it a long one, especially if we stay up. Especially if we stay up today, I'll really go all out for a Charlton home vlog because I'll be quite emotional and passionate that day, and I'll get it done. And then Swansea, I'll obviously make sure I do a really good vlog as well. It's the last away day, you know. But yeah, Grant, mate. Sorry, just backtrack to that. Love to what you do with the Jack's VIP experience families. If you're around, if we're allowed to continue, would love you to see what we do with Jack. I don't want to sound rude here, mate. I don't know what that is. Like again, I don't want to be ignorant, but I don't know what Jack's VIP experience is. So by all means, feel free to explain to me or message me on like Twitter or Instagram. It's in my profile, and just give more information. If it's something to do with Charlton and covering it in my video, then I'm more than happy to. Like I'm always about pushing Charlton businesses. I'm always about that. So yeah, if that's what that is, then yeah, just message me, mate. I just didn't. I don't know what it is. Sorry, I don't. Not being rude, I just don't. Vote for chairman. There you go, mate. Yeah, vote for Brazil. We'll get the badges out, mate. We'll get the badges printed off. Vote for Brazil. I'd love it, mate. That's my dream. My dream is to work for Charlton in some capacity one day. I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free. I would if there was like some sort of like agreement. If you do it free for like a year, we'll give you a trial period. We'll pay you afterwards. I'd still do it. I'll try and find a way. That's my dream to work for Charlton full time. That's probably my dream job to influence the club in some way. My dream. So yeah. Thanks, Science Harrow. Loads of people say it is. Word man, yes please. Yeah, no, I will, mate. I'll do a proper Charlton vlog. I'll do a little blowout. We set up Jack Jeffrey's Superior Trust. Our son Jack was diagnosed stage 4. Past stage poison. I'm really sorry to hear that, mate. I had no idea. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm sorry about your son, Jack. I'm really sorry, mate. That's terrible. I don't know what to say on the spot. So yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. So yeah, of course I will. Yeah, of course I'll do that. So just yeah, just yeah, reach out to me if you message me on um yeah. Sorry, I'm just a bit taken aback. Sorry, I didn't expect to read that message. So that's throwing me off a little bit. Sorry, and yeah, sorry for your loss. If you message me on Twitter, I'll I'll obviously speak to you, and I'll more than happily cover it. More than happily do that. I wasn't aware there was a VIP experience, but I didn't know about that until you just said it. So yeah, please message me on Twitter or Instagram. I'll post it in chat now. My Twitter is this. That's my Twitter, and my Instagram is that. It's probably easier if you wanted to, assuming that's the next home game, Hull. It's probably easier to message me and like arrange something there. So, but yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to find out what goes on there and what you do for families. I'd like to be a part of that. So yeah, thank you for the offer. If that's what I think it is, you want me to, unless I'm reading it wrong, you want me to show what's done and put it as part of my channel. Is that right? Or mention the vlog. Sorry if I read that wrong, but that's the impression I've got. Yeah, I'd love to do that if that's what you're saying. No, I'll do a bit of research as well. I'll look. Where's my phone? I'll Google it. Um, so I'm just reading now. I'd no idea about that. I'd no idea. Yeah, I really had no idea. It's amazing some of the things that go on at our club, and some people don't know about because yeah, I'm just reading it now. There's a VIP experience of children with life-threatening liver conditions, both manners. How beautiful is that? Yeah, great. I've looked at it. Please feel free to contact me, mate. I'm more than happy to, you know, get involved in that and share the experience on my channel. I'm more than happy to do that. So yeah, please message me. Sorry, I didn't actually see what happened in the game either. So what's happened here? What's Maka done there? What's he done? Look, this is why we don't play Maka Gillespie, mate. This is why. He's abs. I'll be forever grateful for the late winner. He scored the late winner, didn't he, against Leighton Orient away. Forever grateful for the free kick. Peterborough, but this lad is a League One player, mate. That's a weird run up. Well, that's probably a lot. That is probably your lot. It's gone under him. Unbelievable. Yeah, word, man. The problem is that like Maka Gillespie is not a rubbish football player. He's just a rubbish championship football player. Do you know what I mean? In League One, he's fine. He's just not on this level, man. He's not on this level. Oh, you know what? I really wanted to get it done tonight. When we went 1 up early, I really sat there and thought, you know what? If we get another one, that's your lot. You know what I mean? But we can just do it. All of a sudden, we're 2-1 down. And I really didn't want it to go to Hull because I've got a bad feeling about Hull. And I definitely don't want it to go to Swansea away. I really don't want it to go to Swansea away. Because let me tell you something. We could just lose the next game and this is no point. Then none of this matters. But if we go to final day with Oxford winning and Swansea know if they beat us, it sends us down. I'm telling you, that's motivation. That will G play because it gives us something to play for. We get to send these lot down if we win today. You know what I mean? It's just banter. Football players like doing that. Flipping heck, man. Flipping heck. The thing is, right? Curbs said this, you know, but when we got promoted, Curbs said we can't be too loyal to these players, right? And in the romance of Wembley as going up me like a Macca, I was happy we gave Macca a contract. I was like, oh, get in, you know, Macca extended, well deserved, playing well. But in hindsight, like, we didn't need to give him another contract. We just didn't need to. Like, it was unnecessary. He already had another year to play. Could have done his part on the bench this season. Like, just flipping heck. Carl Hine on a free this summer. Who's that? Never heard of him. 24 years old, Arsenal goalkeeper on loan from Arsenal to the Bundesliga. He's only played 2 matches this season, though. Carl Hine, 4, Estonian. I've never heard of him. He was on loan in the Spanish league a couple of seasons ago. He's capped by Estonia 42 times. Interesting. Never heard of him. What is that a link or something, Chris? Or are you just making that up? What? Millwall should have got Oxford and help us out. Look, mate, Millwall, Millwall on the final day of the season are notorious for bottling it. Notorious. They've done it against Blackburn twice when Blackburn had nothing to play for both times. I'm sure. Like they're notorious for throwing it away in simple circumstances. I wouldn't rely on Millwall at all final day of the season. It's the other game Oxford have got that I'd be looking at doing as a favour. They've got Sheffield Wednesday, haven't they? That's ironically because Sheffield Wednesday are playing for nothing. Oh, I don't know. Let's just hope we just get it done there. Good save, Kaminsky. Straight back out. Good save again. Oh my god, man. Oh, flipping heck. Oh my god, man. I really didn't want it to go to the last two games. Yeah, I know Albo. That's what I mean, mate. And the problem is as well. It's like it's a point. Like it's 1 point. Like oh, mate, if we don't do it, it should already be done. If we'd beat Sheffield Wednesday, we'd already be staying up this season. Like, right, I don't want to start. I've got to not try and not be negative. I don't want to get into that little rap where I start being negative about Charlton. I shouldn't be in a bad mood. It's just football. But if we beat Blackburn away, we were 2-0 up and we bottled it. Pompey, late equaliser, bottled it. At the Valley, bottled it. Oxford away, fair play. We got the equaliser, drew. That was a big result. This should be done and dusted a long time. It's just giving me just memories of that season went down in 2018 to 19 or 19 to 20, whatever it was. Just give me bad memories of that. There were so many games where if we did this, we wouldn't have got relegated. Like Birmingham City, penalty, relegated. If it was a penalty that got us relegated, like I didn't get us relegated. We threw it away that game. You just look at one of those results. If we just got one extra point, or if Barnsley didn't beat Brentford, we would have stayed up. It's things like that. It just feels like that all over again. It just feels like it's just I don't know. Let's just hope. Let's see. Yeah, no, Jones is negative. He's a negative manager. That's what I'm saying. Like the club needs to be brave next season. They probably need to trust in Jones because they can't afford to sack him straight away. His contract's too big. They need to trust him, let him sign some players, and see if he's a man of his word. See if he signs better players, he can make our football improve. And if he can't, we need to have some difficult conversations, because I'm telling you, man, our fans ain't to keep watching this for like another year, and it will inevitably lead to relegation, inevitably, because it's just not good enough. We play, you know what it reminds me of? We play like we've just won the FA Cup right first round, and we're an underdog, like we're against like a Premier League teams, a Championship side. That's what it feels like most games. We're always just always trying to like survive, and it's just ridiculous. No, Paul, it don't, because obviously a lot of players are going to be thinking, well, if I join Charlton, there's a chance I might go down. They play shit football. This is what I mean about people. Like the problem, like again, I'm trying to be a dick here because I'm getting a bit of a rep for like being negative and stuff, but it's just who I am. But like, I feel like some people just don't look at the bigger picture sometimes. It's not as black and white as we stayed up, mission complete. It's like, no, it's not how it works. Because now, when you go into the summer, you're going to want to recruit a certain caliber and standards and play style player. And if you're like an attacking midfielder and Nathan Jones approaches you and goes, I want you to come play for me, he'll get his little phone out, his little agent, and go, well, Charlton play this way. This is their possession stats. They don't really shoot. Is that the best move for my career? Probably not. Oh, wait, hang on. Swansea have offered me. Bristol City have offered me. You know what I mean? All these clubs that play more football have offered me. Who am I going to go to? Do you know, like, and we can't afford to outbid these clubs. So like again, mate. Anyway, my point is that it's going to be hard to convince people to join us who are good players if we're staying out, as you said, by the skin of our teeth and we're playing a certain way. Good luck convince people. Yeah, the chance of relegation is slim because Oxford need to win both games, obviously, but it's still it's not as clear. It's not as like improbable as people make out. I don't think it really isn't. Like we've not won a game in like 7 games. Like, do you know? Like, it's not as improbable as people make out. Anyway, 30 minutes to go. Let's hope we get a winner. Oh, this might benefit us. Maybe it'll benefit us being up 2. Maybe Ipswich being 2-1 will fuck them over. Maybe as the game goes on, they'll start getting nervous and they'll be like, well, they'll be sensible and we'll throw the sink at them. Who knows? In it, maybe this might benefit us. We're clutching at straws here, you know. Oh, yeah, Paul. We got gifted, mate. We got gifted this season. It was a gift. This is the easiest league to get promoted from and to stay up in years. Like you can go back so far, you will not find an easier season. I'm not exaggerating either. I'm literally not exaggerating. You go to that championship table last season, right? Let's go last season. So I try and get one eye on the game as well. Last season, Leeds and Burnley both got 100 points. They were both drastically better sides than Coventry. Sheffield United got 90 points, better side than Coventry. That's your top 3. The teams that went down: Luton on 49, Plymouth on 46, Cardiff on 44. No points deductions, reasonable sides. You go the year before that: Leicester 97, Ipswich Town 96, Leeds 90 points, all better than Coventry. Southampton 87, probably better than Coventry. Yeah. You go to that lower half of the table again. The team's relegated. Birmingham City on 50 points. Huddersfield on 45. Rotherham 27. They're honking. Every league has been so competitive recently. This is the worst championship in years in terms of quality. It really is. So it was a free hit stay up. And if we do it, then fair play, we're taking it. But it's only going to get harder. And it will get harder every single season. So some of I ain't trying to act like a fucking brainiac, smarty pants, but like some of our fans are just viewing it as step by step, like stay up, we can do it again. But I'm viewing it as the way we've stayed up, if we stay up, has been pretty shoddy, and we can't sustain it for more than 2 seasons, in my opinion. So there needs to be drastic changes as soon as possible. Otherwise, we'll end up like Oxford or Plymouth or Luton, whoever it's going to be. You become stale, like. But no, it's also higher because of the Sheffield Wednesday ticket, mate. Everyone's beating Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday have won 1 game all season, so automatically that's raised a lot of people's points tallies. It really has. Like, I know it sounds ridiculous, but I think they've lost 27. Let me have a look, because that only happened. Like, so the context: Rotherham finished on 27 points, right, and they lost 29 games. Yeah. This season, Sheffield Wednesday have lost 31 games with 2 games to spare and way less wins. Sheffield Wednesday have won 1 game, Rotherham won 5, so that's an extra 12 points. You know what I mean? So it's like the points tally's higher because everyone's cashing the Sheffield Wednesday tokens, mate. That's the problem. Oh, yeah, it would be impossible to build a worse squad. There's plenty of good players. There is plenty of good players who are free agents in the same. Plenty, plenty of good players. Hello, George, mate. How you doing? Anyway, let's hope we can get a result. Still plenty of football to play. Let's hope something can happen. It's only Ipswich. It's not Real Madrid. It's not Barcelona. It's Ipswich. It's fucking Ipswich. Excuse my language. As things stand, Ipswich second. You subscribed? Cheers out there, mate. Appreciate it. Are you not a how did you find the channel? Are you an Ipswich fan or a neutral? You a Charlton fan? Because usually most watch-alongs are usually subscribed anyway. So I appreciate you subscribing, mate. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's exciting. It is exciting, but I just wish we were just a bit more up the table, mate. So it felt a bit safer rather than being down. That's all. I wasn't care. You support Charlton, good lads. George, I'm all right, mate. I'm okay. I'm knackered. I've had a long day, mate. I've had a long day, a long old day. But yeah, I feel good. I feel a lot better if we win this Poxy game. Just search live in Charlton Ipswich. All right, cool. That's good to hear. Well, Albo, welcome to the channel, mate. Hope you enjoy your stay. I normally do vlogs for Charlton, mate. I normally do vlogs. I don't really do this too often. Simply speaking, I create vlogs. You can check my channel and have a little look if you want. I've done a few good ones, apparently. Not my words, other people's. And yeah, that's the main purpose of this channel. But I'm glad you found it. And I hope you enjoy your stay, mate. Appreciate the sub. And I hope you enjoy the videos if you decide to watch them out. That was really bad English. If you decide to watch them. If you decide to try and watch them. Sorry. It's not nice when Ipswich are winning away. No, it's not, mate. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. But hopefully we can do what we've done with George Dobbo a few years back, get a late equalizer and erupt the valley. Let's hope so, eh? Just to clarify, mate, I'm not actually showing the game. I'm just watching the game on my own screen, and I'm talking about it while other people do the same thing. I'd obviously get banned from YouTube if I was streaming the Charlton Ipswich game, I suspect. Don't support Charlton, but my older sister's a fan, so I'm a soft spot. No, fair enough, mate. Good to hear. Good to hear. Your sister's got excellent taste, mate, because Charlton are the best team in the world, so good on her. Yeah, I hope so too, George, mate. I hope so. And thank you, Albert. Big up to yourself as well, mate. Big up. All right, having a good evening. Hope you had a good day. Oh, Nathan Jones chewing on the old gnashers, chewing on the old fingertips. It's Pete, sweetie bum time. Probably I'll be doing if I do a spaces after this with Mark. I might message Mark. See if there's spaces. Where is he? Doing a spaces? Question mark. Neutral subscriber here. I feel an equaliser if they go for it. Might as well lose 2-0 and throw the kitchen sink at them. Exactly, Chris. Exactly. Because this stage of the season, 3-1, 4-1, none of that shit matters. We need a point. Say, go for broke. Go for broke. What team do you support, Chris? Out of interest? Are you a Coventry fan by any chance? I feel like I got loads of subscribers from Coventry. But yeah, mate, I'm the same as you. Just be brave. He who dares wins, all that stuff, you know? What do you think? Should it go down or stay up? To be honest, mate, like I said at the start of the season, we'll go down. I know it sounds negative, but I always thought we were going down. But then obviously as the season went on, I started to believe we could stay up. And now I'm obviously just a bit worried that there's only 3 games left, potentially 2. And we're really struggling. I mean, if we beat Sheffield Wednesday, it'd be over already. So I don't know, mate. And it's Charlton. We never do it the easy way. So I don't know. Hopefully we stay up. Random one for you, Eastbourne Borough fan. That is very random. How are you guys getting on this season? And what? How did you stumble across this channel as an Eastbourne fan? Eastbourne Borough, mate. Where are you? So you're in the old 24th in the south. Okay, that's not a great season. It's got Dorking Wanderers, Worthing, Ebbsfleet. Okay, right, yeah, I see it. Chelmsford City, Dover, So I'm guessing you're relegated this season then? Yeah, you got relegated. So what league you going to now, mate? Bloody hell! Here comes Godden. If anyone's going to do it, I think it takes a miracle to stay up. No, I wouldn't say it takes a miracle. It takes us just not being useless, mate. What 1 point? That's all we need. 1 point. We've had 3 games to do it. Like, shocking season in the playoffs last season, so shocking turnaround. Yeah, it happens though, doesn't it? Football comes at you fast. It comes at you fast. Football, it really does. Smithing Premier League next year, double Champions League. Yeah. Oh, good luck, mate. Like, fair play. Again, thank you for coming here, supporting my channel. What was the video that got you here? Out of curiosity, how did you end up in this channel for being like a non-league fan? Oh, thank you, George, for subscribing. Top lad, appreciate it, mate. What a gent. Cheers, George. Thank you, dude. Scott Parker as manager, he knows how to help players, not destroy them. I have a bit of a twisted fantasy that Scott Parker actually gets back to the Prem one day to make up for what he did. I would obviously someone likely because Scott Parker gets sacked, right? By Burnley, he's got like Bristol City or something like that written over him, But I would love to have Scott Parker as our manager. I would like. I don't care what people think. I don't care if he's a snake. Scott Parker plays good football, and he's good in the Championship as well. I'll more than happily have Scott Parker as our manager one day. More than happy. If there's any ex-Charlton players as managers, it'd be Scott Parker, my number one pick. These subs are a tad late, in my opinion. Yeah, they are a bit late, but that's just Nathan Jones. That's what he does, man. We know what Nathan Jones does. It is what it is. No idea, fans. To be honest, I love watching football vlogs for his teams. This one stuck out. Good quality vlogs are stuck out. Wow, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you. I put a lot of effort. Well, yeah, I'd say I put a lot of effort into my vlogs. I think I do. I try and make them good for people. I try and make them enjoyable for people. I like to make a lot of effort. So I'm glad you picked up on it. I'm glad you stuck around for it. Thank you, mate. I've always been curious to sort of delve into non-league, but I don't know. I think like next season, I'm definitely going to try and like vlog more neutral games. So like my rule of thumb is I'll never vlog if Charlton are playing. I'll always vlog Charlton. You know what I mean? But if Charlton are playing on a Saturday, I was thinking next season if there's like a Champions League game on or Europa League or anything, I was thinking of just like going there, like going somewhere in Europe, vlogging a game. That'd be pretty cool. Like getting some ground ticks abroad, like in Germany, Italy. That'd be quite fun. I've been thinking about doing that. So yeah, no brainer, Paul. Is it all the manager or the money to compete? We need someone willing to chuck in tens of millions. We do and we don't, mate, because you got to think, right? Makama cost Norwich 1.5 million, right? And if you go on like SofaScore, right, and you look at the top rated players in this league for this season, right? There's been a lot of sensible money spent in the Championship, right? So if I look at Championship, and if you go on standings, is it stats? No stats. Yeah, top players, right? Matt Grimes was a reasonably priced player from Swansea, I think. Sorry. I don't think Imran Loser was too expensive. Hayden Hackney's an academy player. Femi Aziz was from Reading for Millwall. Not too pricey. Caleb Taylor, Millwall picked him up from West Brom. Again, not too pricey. Alfie Devine, he was quite expensive. Benjamin Whiteman, he's an old player. They got it from Doncaster years ago, Preston. Really old player. Carl Rushworth, I think he's on loan, is he, at Coventry? I'm not 100%. Cameron Brannigan, Oxford picked him up, like relatively cheap, for I remember. Lloyd Jones, of course, we got him on the cheap from Cambridge. Barry Allen, we all picked him up for nothing. I know main player of Sheffield Wednesday this season, but so there's a lot of good players in this list that didn't cost a lot of money. So I do think the quality's there if you're sensible. It's just you've got to get the players that suit the formation and team. Uh, so yeah, I personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Nathan Jones. I'll be honest. Like, I'm very grateful that he kept us up in League One. I'm very grateful got us promoted, and if we stay up, we'll be very grateful. But as long as we're a Charlton fan, I want Charlton to be the best team we can be, and I just don't think we're a very good team. So in the long run, I don't want to keep watching Nathan Jones football. Take that how you want to take it. You know what I mean? So, uh, where are we? Wesley said, "What's your new job, Chaz?" It's actually not really a new job, man. It's actually an old job that I've decided to start doing now. I've gone back to being a postman. Yeah, it was my first proper day back today, and I've obviously not done a postman shift since 2021. I clocked about, I've done like nearly 30,000 steps today. It was nice. It was good. It was refreshing. I've been out of work for a while as well, so it's quite nice. Yeah, it was a really nice experience. Grant, I sent you a message via Instagram. Chrissy's was far from me. Bexhill, love every time Steve Brown talks about Sasha Rich coming from Eastbourne. It was St. Leonard's and Co. Yeah, I'll check out your message, Grant. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. I'll check that out. I'll let the game run. I'll have a ganders. Again, thanks for your message. And I really am sorry to hear about your son, but what you're doing in the valley is beautiful, mate. So, and obviously that means a lot to a family, you know. Um, Chris Thornhill, Cov fan here, subscribed after the visit to CBS. Notches League has been easy in the dogfight promotion playoffs. Yeah. Again, thanks, Sam, by the way. Appreciate it from before. And yeah, I've been told. Christy, whether you believe this or not, I like to mention this a lot. Whether it's true or not, we'll never really know. Allegedly, and I say allegedly, right? Allegedly, oh man, I've told this story about 5 times. I felt on a stream. Allegedly, this part's true. When I was outside the Valley against Coventry, the team bus came past, right, me and my mate Mark, and the Coventry City team bus were whacking the window as they drove past me, right? And I thought maybe they were just trying to be a dick. And then Mark was like, "Why were they doing that?" I said, "I don't know." And he was like maybe they recognise your vlog. I was like, "No, I doubt it." Right? I know some old boy I get along with quite well. He's like a really like friendly chap, and he like goes up into crossbars at Charlton. And he told me that your boy Frank Lampard watched my vlog. He told me that. He said Frank Lampard watched the commentary vlog, and lots of your players did as well. I don't know how true that is, but hands on heart, that when the commentary bus came past, they were hitting the window. It was tinting that windows. I don't know who was doing it, but they were hitting the windows. And I got told, reliably informed, that Frank Lampard watched my vlog. So you're not the only one that enjoyed the commentary away vlog. Your manager did apparently as well. I hope that's true, because yeah. But anyway, other than the humble brag, not just league's been easy. I just think the quality of the league. I think that it was anyone's game this season, and we didn't have a team like Leeds or Burnley that were getting 100 points, But you've gone up deservedly. You're the best team in the league. You always have been. But I just think this is probably the weakest championship in terms of bottom of the table and playoffs, because it's so like there's no gap, is there? Remember, like recently, third place like 90 points, and then fourth's like 75. Third place is like contending for auto still in Millwall. It's a very different season this season. But thank you for saying you hope to stay up. Thank you, I appreciate it, and congrats on your promotion. I'm really glad it was you guys, because I actually really like commentary now. I've got a bit of a soft spot. I didn't think I'd ever have a soft spot for commentary, but since my visit, I've had really good interactions with your fans, really good interactions. And even when you came to the Valley, like a lot of you came, I'll say a lot of you, acting like, I don't know. But yeah, about 10 of your fans came up to me and said they really enjoy my vlog and stuff, and were really friendly. So I've got a lot of time for commentary now. So I'm glad. I hope you stay up in the Premier League. Good luck to you. Enjoy it. Even if you go down, enjoy it. Plenty of big stadiums and away days. Cheers, Wes. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. And Paul, yes, it's a good little job, mate. It's a good little job. Especially as days like today when it's hot, the sun's out and, cushy. For me, mate, it's the 87th minute, George. I don't know what it is for you, but for me, it says 87 minutes on the clock right now. 87 minutes on the clock. And we still don't look like we're threatening the goal. just realised Nibs is on. Didn't even clock until then. Dear me. What do you reckon added time's going to be? What do you reckon? About 6 minutes, I'd say, so far, maybe 5. Is that a foul? Yeah, that's what Jones does, mate. That is what Jones does. That is what Nathan Jones does. Plays it safe. Wouldn't head as a foul, apparently. Yeah, Paul, do you think sometimes Steve Brown waffles some shit? Like, you know me, right? You know by now, I'm actually quite pessimistic and negative about Charlton, right? I actually think Nib's done nothing wrong then. He's jumped up for the ball. He's beat Greaves to it. Greaves is a big lad. Greaves is 6'4" or whatever, right? He's been out jumped. He's on his back, yeah. But it was going the other way. Say if Nibs had his back to the Ipswich goal and Greaves is behind him, Greaves would jump up on his shoulders to get momentum and headers. That's what centre backs do. So why is Scott Brown getting the ump? Not Scott Brown, Steve Brown's getting the ump. When Nibs is doing to him what he'd done to him on the other side of the pitch. I don't get that. I think sometimes Steve Brown just likes to just slag off Charlton. I don't know, it's weird because I don't think that was a foul at all. I think Greaves has just been weak there. He's been like a little cheese string and been weak, mate. I think Nibs has not fouled him at all, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was soft as anything. Come on, just get a loose ball now or something. Make it exciting, man. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it is a good thing, Chris. It is a good thing. I'm not saying it ain't. I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. It has made it interesting this season. But I'm just more saying it's not a typical championship season, is it? Because normally you've got like a few outlier teams that have just comfortably gone up, like Ipswich recently, Leicester recently, you know, Luton, not Luton, what are they called? Leeds and Burnley. Whereas this season it's been quite competitive at the top end of the table. Whether that's good or bad is anyone's interpretation. I just more mean this is a good season for a team to get promoted, and it was a good season for a team to stay up because it was quite competitive, rather than it being uh, one way. Sorry, I was looking at the screen. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, yeah, Paul. That's the kind of vibe I get, mate. I get that sometimes. I get that, and I think he's wrong. I like it. I like Steve a lot. I do like him, but I think in that instance he's genuinely wrong. I actually think he's wrong completely. Finally been promoted in the final third. Yeah, finally, mate. But the problem is it's a little too late. This is Charlton's history, the whole season. It's what story the whole season, mate. Last 20 minutes, we give it a good go, and everyone walks away going, "We've done all right towards the end." Yeah, but then from B to fucking X. Sorry, excuse my language. B to X, we've done awful. So it's like, what's the point? And we can still go down. Quite right, unfortunately. Let's have a look at this then. I bow to your view of the replay, he said. Oh my god. I think that's tongue firmly in cheek there. Did they put up the time for added time? How much added time is that? I think I missed it. How much is it? Anyone know? 8 minutes. Okay. Oh, what a save! Double save. That might be it. That might be the moment. That double save might be it. That might be the moment. You know what I mean? Excellent double save. Get out of the box. Get out of the box. Get it straight out there. Equalise. Boom. Pop the champers, mate. Get the champers on ice. Huge save. Do I think it's Charlton versus Spurs next season? Don't know. Could be Charlton versus Bromley. We don't know yet. We don't know. I hope it's Charlton v Spurs. I really do, but we just don't know. We don't know right now. Come on, let's get the ball back. Flipping heck. Oh, dear me. We've still not got the ball. Like, meant to be fighting to stay up. We don't have the ball. There we go. Cut in. Right. Here we go. 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 Got to get a chance out of this somewhere. We're just so slow, don't we? Ipswich just carve us up so easily and just we take so long. Dangerous ball that is, by the way. Oh, corner. Corner. That was a dangerous ball. That was really dangerous. I don't know. There's more chance, mate. I actually don't know. I really don't know. I couldn't answer that. I think football's so random, mate. You just don't know in this league. Well, oh, mate, scenes if this goes in. Absolute scenes. Coventry set pieces are usually so bad. They barely even beat the first man. Let's go to go back in there. No. Go on, make it, make it. Oh, it's a foul. It's going to blow for that, I think. Oh, well done, ref. Well done. Because that was a good challenge. I'm glad he ain't blown for that. Thought he was going to be soft. Right, Collins, back out to mid. Fucking hell, Collins. I don't think that's too much, but my word, son. Kid. Gives them more time to prepare. It is a momentum killing pass. So I mean, it is like it's a big deal. Good whip. No one's there. Let's go again. Right, it should just be holding on now. This should be the rest of the game. This should be what it's like. Oh, that one was dangerous. The problem is, it's going to take so long to win the ball back here. Did they even get a chance? I don't know. No one's there. Get there, get there, get there, get there. Well, we've got 2 more chances, I'd say, at most. Or we're going to go for one, do you reckon? We're going to build up for one Hail Mary. So Godden's buggered by looks of things, yeah. Bloody hell. So I want to give Godden that contract, but the fact he's getting injured again already. I think he's a struggle for the rest of his career now, God and bless him. Such a good player as well, it's a shame. Oh, I don't think we've got in us. We ain't got in us, have we, to get his last chance and everything. So I'm just going to burn the clock, Ipswich, from here. Nah, we're not going to get the ball back. All right. Got one more chance, maybe, if we push up quick. To be fair, it's probably already full time. I won't look at the chat because, someone might say full time now. I'm not looking at my phone either. But it probably is full time. My stream's probably delayed. Oh. Flipping heck. Oh, have we had the ball in our possession? Now they get another chance again. Free kick. Oh, dived. Problem is though, we've got what 30 seconds. Good luck. Good luck getting another chance. Good luck. Oh, it's a proper dive, isn't it? It's a proper dive. Little scumbag. Oh, mate. Come on, lads, get moving. The ref's going to blow. What is it? Long for FC. Their throw. What's he going to do? Blow on their throw, do you reckon? Surely ref don't blow here. No, he has blown. Oh, I hate football, mate. I really do. You know what? What's the point in added time? What's the point? You may as well just not have it. There's no point in having added time. When do you ever see a ref actually account for time wasting? What's the point in having added time on? Like, what's the point? Should have been at least another 2 minutes there, at least. So that's what I'm saying, Paul. You got people saying online. You got fans saying we're safe now. No, we're not. We're not safe. We're relying on other teams again. We're probably gonna rely on Oxford to lose. Like it's been in our hands back to back, and we didn't manage it. We've not rose to the occasion, mate. We've not done it again. Poor, poor. I don't care if their wages are better and their budget's better. Lack of fight, awful. Poor, really poor. Right. Anyway, yeah, Chris, take it easy, mate. Anyway, thanks for all joining in, Paul, Silent Tarot, Robbo, everyone, anyone joining in tonight. Thank you. Thank you for all the new subs as well. I think that was a couple of you or three, maybe. Really appreciate it. Sorry, I've been kind of morbid, but like, just you know, just a damn shame because that could have been safety tonight. And once again, we're going into another fixture. And if we lose that, then Oxford win. I don't want to think that. Let's go to the last day. Right. Anyway, cheers, ladies and gents. Have a good night. I will see you on. Take care, Danny, mate. See you. Yeah, I'll be at Hull. So I'll do a vlog for Hull at home, and of course, Swansea. Everyone stay safe. Enjoy your weeks, and have a good weekends. Take care. Good night.